Today at the tasting table, I have a hankering for some Hostess. We have already established that Little Debbie's is bringing the absolute fire with the zebra cakes. Today, we are trying 10 of some of the most popular Hostess snack cakes to see which one you should be spending your money on. And we are ultimately going to see if the Hostess snack cake, the best Hostess snack cake, is better than the good old zebra cake. And we're going to add another thing to the Wall of Fame. With that said, the 10 we are tasting are Cupcakes, Donuts Powdered Mini Donuts, Ding Dongs, Donuts Crunch, Coffee Cakes, Hohos, Cream Cheese Danish, Jumbo Glazed Honey Bun, Twinkies, and Vanilla Cupcakes. With nothing else to do but the tasting, let's get it cracking. First up, we have the Hostess Traditional, just cupcakes. These chocolatey goodness morsels filled with this cream cheese. We'll pop it open. I think we're sitting at 170 calories here per pop. These seem to be smaller than what I remember when I was a kid. Maybe when I was a kid, you know, I was smaller, kind of. So they look bigger as an adult. I was a huge fan of this white kind of, I don't know what the purpose behind it is, but it tastes good. That is an amazing start. The cream cheese that's not cream cheese. The filling in the middle prevents the cake from going dry, and they don't mess around with the amount that they're putting in there like some people do. This is a very solid start, Hostess. I'm gonna give this 7.7 off top. It's gonna sit it somewhere up here near the top, and we'll move on. Moving on to the, I think this is pronounced donut game. Could be donuts, I don't know. There are quite a few of these in the store. I did not, and you guys are gonna probably roll your eyes. I didn't get those chocolate covered ones because honestly, kind of dry. And I already knew I wouldn't like them that much, so I just didn't get them. You will see another mini donut later in this video. I also didn't get snowballs. Couldn't find them. I don't know. I don't even know if they're in circulation anymore at this point. My beard and my lips are gonna run into some issues with these. Anyone who has eaten a powdered donut before knows what happens here. The tasting table is gonna look like an episode of Sons of Anarchy or Breaking Bad in a little bit, but let's see. Mouth immediately dry. Oh, this ain't the move. This is not the move. I used to smash these. Okay. My jaw is in a little bit of pain. It is super dense and chewy. I prefer a nice soft, kind of pillowy donut. And I just consumed about 80 calories in 2 bites. So that ain't for me. There's 230 calories every 3. This is going down here somewhere. That was pretty bad. 2.6? Yeah, that was one of the saddest donuts I'll say I've ever eaten. Next up, we have Ding Dongs. I will admit my ignorance here. I didn't know this was an actual thing. There are 320 calories in these 2 packages, 2 pieces of cake. I also don't know how these are different from the cupcakes, looking at them like objectively, or the Hohos, which I'm gonna eat later. But we'll see. They look kind of concerning. I don't know what else to say. There is more chocolate covering, but it's a thinner layer. And this feel is strange. All right. I'm chewing with extreme caution. Okay. This is actually pretty good. I just don't know. I'll go back to what I said earlier. I don't know what it's offering that this isn't offering. Or the Hohos isn't. Like, I don't. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. It's similar to this. The reason these are better, there's more filling in the middle. I'll sit this here. 7.2. Ding Dong's pretty solid. Next up, we are going to travel back to Mini Donut Land with these Crunch Donuts or Donuts. I also just got word that Snowballs have coconut on the exterior, so thank God I didn't find those because I had no idea. This package, in case you guys are wondering, we got 500 calories in this packet alone. Now this packet is fortified. Jesus, okay. Oh, this. This looks like mistakes were made. I'm just gonna eat it. Okay, smells good. We have a, you hear that, like, that's me trying to get some saliva into this to get it moist. We have an issue, Hostess, with your mini donuts. They are dry, like bone dry. With that said, I actually think the powdered sugar on this one made it more dry. So they're gonna be a little bit better. I'm gonna need to find some people to help me eat this stuff. I'm gonna give this like a 3.1. It's better than the powdered, but still massively lacking moisture. Next up, we got coffee cakes. This immediately looks like what I got in my like public school lunch. This packaging and presentation leaves a lot to be desired, but we can't judge a book by the cover. You guys know the saying. If I could ever get to actually tasting this, that'd be great. It is super soft. So it's like squishy ushy. Let me take a bite. Oh, flavor. The flavor hit my tongue before it entered my mouth because it went through my nose and the senses went to my tongue. Oh, okay. There's that part in the night when the DJ starts putting that song you want on that you requested like 2 hours ago and it finally comes up. Okay, this is clearly number one right now. By far the most flavor. Man, that's good. I don't understand where the coffee comes into any of this. It just tastes like cinnamon. The only reason I'm not going to give it like a 9.5 is because it's missing a little bit of moisture again. If it had a little kind of like glaze on top, we'd be talking business. But it is definitely getting a 9. 9.1 for the coffee cakes, and that's why I said can't judge that book by its cover. Next up, we have Hohos. I was known in my prime days of PlayStation 2 to down these by the box load. What I don't respect, first of all, these used to come to individual wrapping. That is a fact. You can check that. Now they're putting one, so you're also just wasting more plastic. But the serving size is 3 of these. So they know, like, they're not going to be like, oh, one. They know you're going to down a few. 3 of these is 380 calories. I am expecting some serious nostalgia to start creeping into my veins once I bite into these. They also used to have, like, a white thing under here that kind of stuck some of the chocolate off. I'm glad they got rid of that. Oh, baby. I have my Halo controller right now. Call of Duty. Grabbing for one. I just stick it like this. And we in. Oh, baby. It doesn't have as much flavor as these, Like, this just hits so hard with flavor, but so good. So good. 9.4. There's just more cream than there is in these. And it's all swirled around, looking all purty. Pose for the camera one time. Oh, baby. Let's move on. Next up, we have cream cheese Danish. Haven't had this before. By the way, Hostess is spitting fire here. Hohos already outscored the Zebra Cakes. It's moisture. Zebra Cakes, you're still fantastic. That's why you're up there. But Hostess, man, so good. All right. I fear that this is going to be mad dry. It is going to be mad dry. But let's see. Smells good. What did they do to this cream cheese? It is... I'll just say artificial. I don't know what else to say. I'm legitimately... So you guys know I put basically anything in my body and I just go for it. I'm legitimately concerned to eat more of this cream cheese. So due to that, just like health and safety, and I don't know what this is. It's also like coating my tongue. It's going down here. I would argue like it didn't even taste necessarily as bad as this, but I don't want to eat this anymore. I'm gonna give this like a 1.8. I think nasty. I would not recommend this. Let's just leave it at that. Next up, I already know this is gonna be good. We got the Jumbo Honey Bun pushing out 560 calories in just this. So if you're gonna be doing that to my waistline, I could smell it when that plastic parted. That. Oh, hit my nose. All right. You're worth all 560 and more. Oh my god. It's not beating the Hohos though. Very close. I gave the Hohos a what? 9.4? 9.3. That is close, but it was the nostalgia, and let me not act like my fat self as a kid wasn't smashing these Jumbo Honey Buns. But the Hohos had just, that nostalgic just feel. But these are very good. 2 more left. Let's move forward. Next up, we have, I would say, probably the most iconic Hostess product, which is a Twinkie. They took this off the shelves, and it almost led to World War III. And then they brought it back. I think in general these are pretty overrated, but I have not eaten one in over a decade, I believe. But their marketing's on point. The fact they had Woody Harrelson going through zombies just to get a Twinkie, that's good marketing. All right. Let's see. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. It's like, it's like an average sheet cake you would get at a grocery store, just inverted. That's the best way to explain it, right? Like, it has the icing you would get on the outside of a cake on the inside and the yellow cake's on the outside. It's exactly, I think more than any food I've ever had, average. A 5. It's just an average, like, yeah, like an average inside-out sweet sheet cake is what I'll explain it as. We got one more. Let's go. I saved a limited time offering for last. This is another cupcake. This is vanilla. I'm assuming this is for Easter, although I don't see it specifically listed anywhere. Maybe it's for spring. I don't know. We got 170 calories per. So I expect it to be very similar to this, just the vanilla version instead of the chocolate. And I'm a fan of vanilla over chocolate. So I feel like we may be moving in the top 3 territory here, or top 2, or top 4 at least. Oh, that white paper I was talking about before. We're just gonna, get rid of that. And let's see. This is very bright, by the way. This is pretty. Purdy. I feel a cavity setting in as I eat this, but it is. Oh man. Nah. Oh my god. Hey, first thing while I'm figuring out the score, go and get you a box of these. But it's not better than the Honey Bun. It is very close. It's getting a 9 flat. So 9.0 for those of you who are a little bit strange. Is this upside down? No, we're good. These coffee cakes got a 9.1? Okay, so this is better than this. So let me fix it. What did these get? 9.2. Ah, there we go. My decimal ordering. This is definitely better than the coffee cakes. This is the one I've eaten the most of, though. Like, ooh. I feel like I'm being disrespectful to the lineage if I move it up. But I'm going to eat this whole thing, and that's the first out of any I've eaten the whole thing of. I have to do it. I have to do it. Yeah, I think it's the best thing up here. I think it's legitimately the best thing up here. Oh my god. It just is what it is. I'm in shock myself, so I lowered the score initially because I was like, that can't be right. But it is. 9.8. 9.8. That is incredible. And I think for me, it's because it has... So like these two, right? These are chocolate, but have the like sweet filling. But this is vanilla. And this vanilla is better than the chocolate. So good. Go to the store. Get you one of these. So we have finished up with the 10 Hostess tastings here. I would say compared back to when I did Little Debbie's, I think Hostess is definitely on average the superior cake, but it also has the best one I've tasted so far. As a shocker, this limited edition vanilla cupcake. Hit up your local Harris Teeter, your local Shoppers, Giant, Safeway, Food Lion, if that's still a thing. I know they don't have this at Whole Foods. Go and grab this. It is phenomenal, but very impressed overall by what Hostess was putting out. But you know I cannot end this video without doing one last thing. It is time to add the limited edition vanilla cupcakes to the Wall of Fame.